Hello, welcome. And initially, first of all, I want to say one thing, and that is today I'm not feeling well just because the weather is changes and I have weather issues, especially in terms of when it is too much cold. Because I can't bear extreme heat and extreme cold, so I have a problem with that. This is my own internal functional problem. That's another thing. Okay, so here today I'm here to talk about speaking trade and how can you actually start your conversation with anyone, and likewise I'm just talking to you. Likewise you can actually do the same. So secondly, what do you feel that, so you need to know that there are many kind of resources available about that your structural or your sequential, what to tell and what not to tell. Okay, if imagine, or for example, if I say that, if I ask you that where are your native villages and what are the best thing you have ever see in your, or you have ever faced in your native village, what are the experiences you have, so you can tell that a native village is beautiful, it is full of coconut trees, or it is full of banana trees, or it is full of mango trees. And we usually go to on the summer season to collect the mangoes, or usually go to that season to collect the bananas to bring to our house and then sell it to the wholesale market, and then we get something benefit of it, and we just donate the money. And this is one of the best experience I have ever had from my native village. So it will create an impression on your who's like examiner, that he actually feels that donation is like what. I'm not here to just okay, your speaking should be like that one, but eventually if you say something good, your voice or your mind will automatically come to that level. Okay, so that vocabularies will come to your mind. For example, if you are a bad person, something bad will automatically come to your mind, or something bad will you automatically say. This is our brain functions. How is it? Okay, so for example, you watched three horror movies, or you watch three thriller movies. So eventually after that period when you go to school, or when you, after vacation you go to school, your discussion topic will be the thriller movies. You will discuss that, oh, I watched that movie, or you watch the Rathasan movie, that was like oh wow, that is like suspense, oh suspense, and then reveal the real culprit, and then how what happened. Okay, so everything was like that one. So you will talk about this, and your word will not pause it, or like you will not fluctuate on that time. You will continuously, or without any pause, you can tell that as at a glance, you can tell everything as it is. So what if it is Bangla, or it is in English, or it is in French, or it is in German, whatever the language is, you will speak, or you will tell or elaborate that thing, so that movies, any kind of things, without any hesitation. This is one of the core thing, and this is the best thing I have ever heard about from my imagination. I don't know this is written or not. I don't have any kind of information about that. It is my own imagination that leads me to here, just to share that. Okay, this is needed, this will happen. Okay, I don't follow some citation or a researcher. I don't know. I don't have time to follow this kind of. If you have time, then search for it. I don't bother if you can tell me that I have copied something. I will not tell you. I will tell you the truth. That is it from my imagination. I have my own working principles. Okay, so if you find this, okay, that is maybe it is. I actually find many kind of resources which I shared before, but I eventually find something later. So this is not a kind of copyrighted for. You should understand that knowledge is not should be copyrighted. Okay, knowledge is something that comes from the universe, or that comes from the heaven. So heaven is not a confined place. It is not a buyable thing, it is not a saleable thing, it is a thing that it should be given free. And you should understand that you should have the ability to make a debate on which people such as that, oh yeah, I have a copyright law, and you should have to understand that I have worked hard for this. Okay, you have worked this, but you can take payment as it is. You can take payment from people who actually have the ability to buy, but we are taking money from them who are not able to give. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so it is all over the world. You can actually change that within a second. Okay, just forget about that. So today I'm here to talk about that, what you can do about any kind of speaking trade in terms of speaking. Okay, So one more thing about is like what speaking helps is how much information you gather. It will eventually make up to help you in your reading section. So whenever you try to follow a speaking trade, like you're following about giving information about the native village or kind of beautiful places visiting information, you can read something relevant with that from an IELTS book or about the reading section, which will help you to think your mind more deeply, and you will become flourish, or you will fluent in that particular field, and you will reading will also help you. So as I said, that is all about my imagination. I will not I am not following any kind of criteria which is taken from that I don't know. Okay, so this is all about that. So you see what if, this section is speaking trade or speaking feature. What is speaking trade is like? Speaking trade is all about you. So what if whatever you know or whatever exists in you, whatever knowledge you consume, this is all about speaking. If you say that I don't have the idea or I can't actually talk about that, that means your consumable knowledge has lack of that knowledge. That means, for example, if I say that your speaking section should be like people like employment. So there is a section there as like employment is important or unemployment is cards for the society. This is the topic should be given to you to talk about for a few minutes, especially in the cue card. Or there is something like employment is the blessings for the society. What if anything? So you don't have the idea or you have never heard the employment word. So how can you actually make something with employment? So you have not consumed that information. So you will not able to elaborate that. This is the more critical thing. Okay, so whatever you have in the speaking section previously asked or previously not asked, just specify that. Whatever asked, just take the information more deeply, and whatever not, just take a gist of information so that you can actually deliver it within a sure 2 minute thinking, so that you can actually have the ability to gain the brand score. That is all about speaking trade. Speaking trade is not a hard thing, but it is hard if you don't try to make it happen, because people don't try, especially in terms of me. I often feel that, oh, if it is not it is hard for others, then it is hard for even harder for me. Okay, so then actually skip it. So that is the problem with us, that we don't have to skip that because other people can't do it. So other people can't do it because their process or strategies is not helpful or is not up to date. That is the thing. So speaking traits should be like simple. Whatever you know, you have to deliver it in any kind of language. You can do it. Okay, just a bit of practice, just slicing, just cutting or chopping your body. That's it. That's it. That your okay, your tongue to specify or spell the word or pronunciate the word which is hard for others. So that is all about speaking trait. So as you know that, so you are the creation of God, so you can do anything. That is the most confident level. So don't hard about any others, don't care about others what they say. Okay, so you are the creation of God, and God can make you happen everything by you anything. Okay, so that is all about. Thank you for this.